Hey, how you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to talk about how when you've been on semen retention, you will be much more aware of your surroundings, and so it will be difficult for other people to take advantage of you. So yeah, in a sense, we're living in an animal kingdom. Although it's true that we as human beings, we are spiritual beings and we are children of God, but in some other sense, it is an animal kingdom. By that I mean we can sort out people. We can recognize when someone is feeling depressed or when someone is feeling joyful, when someone is lacking confidence, and when some other person is just exuding confidence. We all just know, and like we people are very social beings, and we can pick up on social cues, and you know, you can think of someone that you know in real life, someone that has been for example, someone that has been bullied when they're going to school for a long time. Those people tend to have a certain type of posture, really certain type of posture when they most of the time they gotta be facing down, like their head is down and shoulders like this, shoulders hunched like this. And yeah, even outside of the bodily posture, we give out signs, and we interpret signs, body languages, and the way we sound, our voice itself, etc. And you know, when I have never even heard of retaining the seed, I first knew what pornography was when I was 10, 11 years old, and ever since, I would say it was a huge addiction and huge stronghold of Satan. And as males, just a biological urge to reproduce, and as time went by, it's 2024, and for the most part, modern women, the way they dress is very provocative, and it's not a easy everyday life. Just having to see some provocative images online, and just people outside wearing those provocative outfits and stuff. And you know, when a person is addicted to watching porn and playing with himself, it takes away a huge part of the attention. Like our, you know, our energy is finite, so when we spend time indulging in those porn and just adult content, these type of things, it takes away our focus, it takes away our power to focus. And so that makes us very vulnerable in a sense, like you know, because you gave up on that, certain amount of power to focus. You're not as much attentive to the situations you're in. So that is, in other words, when you're interacting with other people, and I think more so when you're interacting with females, I think females are just created to pick up on emotional nuances better than us males. I think that's the creation of God. I think that's just according to what God has willed, because as nature takes its course, females are to give birth to children, and they spend a lot of time in the infant years of a person's life, and they should connect to those infants emotionally first and foremost. So yeah, anyways, when someone is just not thinking and just releasing semen recklessly, I think that's when when he loses all focus, and people can deceive him very easily, and other people can take advantage of the same man quite easily. And you don't want to put yourself in that position, do you really? I'm trying to encourage you and myself to be in the more rational and in the more logical part of yourself. Because when we oftentimes give in to temptations, we get in touch with more emotional, and this is not to say to be emotional in itself is bad, but it's really bad when we let our emotional self and we let our more feminine self take over and dominate our more rational and more masculine self, because there's got to be a balance, and there's got to be a certain type of order, that certain type of protocols that we should live by. And all those things, all those orders and protocols, it is messed up by the excessive amount of nudity on the internet, I think. And yeah, it's quite frustrating, really. And yeah, through this video, I wanted to remind you of the fact that when you are reckless to just put your semen outside of the context of making real babies and building a family, so that is when you become more of a prey-like person. Like you could build yourself, and you could sort of chisel yourself to become more like a predator, but in a good way. Like you could really attack the world, and you could conquer the world. It will take time. It will surely take time. So when you have big ambitions, it may be painful in your soul for a long time, but still as a rational man and logical man, we ought to never give up. So I wanted you to remember that, and never go back to your old bad habits. that is always good. You know, what feels good, it feels good, but I don't know how else to put it, but just don't do it. It is not worth, it's just not worth it. You will feel 5 seconds, 10 seconds of pleasure, and you will feel miserable afterwards. You already know that. I feel that I don't even have to speak on this for you, because you know, you already know very well. But yeah, you can build your kingdom and you can build your own beautiful garden, and someday you will not regret, but rather thank yourself for being discreet and being thoughtful. The future self, your future self will feel grateful for you now, for you at this moment, for being disciplined. Yeah, that's it, all I wanted to say in this video. My name is Chanyok, and I'll see you in the next video. This is day 19 of me uploading a video every day for 150 days. Really, thanks for watching, and do become a subscriber. We're almost reaching 200 subscribers, and I wanted to say I sincerely thank you for all the newly subscribed people. Yeah, see you in the next video. Peace. I love you.